I like ramen. I like ramen as much as the next person. The only thing, the thing about like the instant ramens is that it can be a hit and a miss. So, for example, I like the matcha-chan uh, ramen more than the couple noodle ramen. Um, because it's the taste. You know, at first I thought it was just me. I said, no, I like a certain brand more than the other brand. So, you know, it's a hit and miss depending on who you are. But in Japan, they had these cup noodles, right? And these cup noodles are pretty well known. It's a popular brand in Japan and things of that nature. So I was talking about a brand that I was kind of kicking myself not getting, but because I was going on a plane, there was a big possibility that they said, no, you can bring it. So I tried to find it online, but luckily at my store, at the local Walmart that I have, they had it. It's hidden away. It's like on the top shelf. It's not with the brand. I don't know if they divided up, because you know in Walmarts they have the Hispanic and they have the international. They call it the international section, but really it's just, oh, here we have this stuff here. There you go. So I found the seafood one, and that was the one that I was looking at. I truly thought that was only like in Japanese stores and things of that nature. So I found the seafood one, and I thought, let me try it. And then next to it was the original, which also had shrimp. So I thought, let me try them. Yeah, it was, so with this one, the broth was bland. And the only things that had flavors were like the little frozen, like the freeze-dried meat. They were the only ones that had flavor. It was the same thing with this. The broth was bland. Yeah, the broth was bland. The noodles were, I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't, it didn't seem like the broth soaked in. It was unflavorful, but the only thing that was flavorful was the shrimp. And would I get these again? No. Like I said, it's a hit and a miss. It's probably because of the brand. This is cup noodle. These are like the original ones. And then you had the American version, which they're not flavorful. I thought there was. I wasn't expecting much. I just wasn't expecting this. Like I said, would I get them again? No, I would not. If I had to rate it, I would give it a 4. Yeah, I'll give it a 4. It could have been a lot better, which it should have been a lot better. But yeah, that's just me. Yeah, I wouldn't get it again. I would stick to my matcha-chan brand, which I'm gonna go have in a bit. But yeah, no, I would keep away from it. I wouldn't do that. No. Oh God. Yeah. Nah. I wouldn't get it again. If you guys like it, cool, great. If you guys don't, that's fine too. Yeah, I think, like I said, the broth there was no flavor in the broth. So I don't know if, it's being imported. So of course, when things travel, something's bound to be changed. I know that there was, when I used to live overseas, I used to drink a lot of Koo, which was like it was a juice. It was a Japanese juice. You had grape, you had peach, you had apple, you had, what was it? Yeah, you had a whole bunch of different flavors. The peach and the apple were my favorite. The grape was alright, but I liked the peach more. And when we got it over here, it was just this sort of weird taste to it. It just like, I don't know. It almost tastes fermented or something. It just wasn't right. My mom did mention, well, I think because it went over here, something must have gotten changed. And yeah, it was like, oh, nah, they could keep it. They could keep it. But things like Aquarius and Calpy and Pocket, it's literally called Pocket Sweat. I don't know why it's called. They're still good. They're my favorite sports drinks. I would drink that a lot. It's like their version of Gatorade. So yeah. But yeah. Speaking, going back to ramen, would I drink it? Would I eat those ramen again? No. I think I would stick to, like, for the instant ramens, I would stick to the matcha-chan, and then if I really want ramen, just stick to the places that actually make it in restaurants if available. So yeah, that's just me. Yeah, so let me know in the comments section, what do you think? Have you tried it? If so, what did you think of it? Things like that. So yeah, see you around, guys.